Hello, I'm gonna try to do a narrated video for you. This is my first time trying this, so it's a little bit clunky.
I'm working on soup bowls. In this video, I'd like to show you the process for trimming the foot and making and attaching handles. Let's stop here a second. I threw these bowls a week and a half ago. I don't have video, but here are photos of how I used a laser level as a gauge to get the height and width I wanted. They have now dried to leather hard and are the perfect consistency for trimming. First, I need to get the bowl centered on the wheel, which takes a few tries. We'll speed this up.
Once I have my pot centered, I use 3 lugs of clay to secure it to the wheel for trimming. Now here's the fun part. I bring my trimming tool to the base of the pot, being careful to steady myself with both hands. This piece is the perfect dampness, and the clay comes off in curls. If it were too wet, it would stick, too dry, and it wouldn't cut smoothly. Trimming not only refines the foot of the pot, it gives the sides of the piece consistent thickness by moving excess clay from the bottom. A piece with thick and thin areas is much more likely to dry unevenly. Clay shrinks when the water evaporates out of it and will crack under the pressure of uneven drying. Ideally, the outside of the pot should match the curve of the interior. I trim the inside of my foot ring and burnish the surface smooth. With the wheel stopped, I cut grooves in the foot ring. I do this so that water that would get trapped in washing can drain. I also think it looks nice. I sign the bottom with a blunt pencil and the body is finished. Next, I wedge clay to make it homogeneous and remove air in preparation for pulling handles. With the clay in one hand, I wet my other and slide the clay through my grip, compressing and elongating with each pull. When I have the shape I want for my handle, I curl it over itself and place it on a board. I always pull more handles than I need because some invariably turn out better than others. I leave these to set up and will attach later. Some potters will attach and pull the handle directly off their piece, but I'm not quite that confident in my skills yet, and I like having the opportunity to align the angle of the handle to the body of the pot. When the handles have set up, I carefully align the handle to the curve of the pot and mark where I should cut it to match the angle of the body. I score the surfaces of the joint and apply liquid clay called slip to glue the pieces together. I attach the handle and push firmly to fasten the connection. Next, I smooth the rough edges and clean away any excess slip. After this, these soup bowls must dry evenly. I will cover them in plastic to control their exposure to dry air. When they're bone dry, they will be ready to bisque fire.